Hello, everyone. Whenever there is a crisis or there was a crisis for any country, when people are going through that phase, generally two type of people emerge from the crowd, be it from the political side or a leader from the people. Always two type of people will come. One is the one who really take the people out of that situation. The other one is want to use it for his advantage. We often see political leaders now are the second type of people. There is a crisis in a country, people are going through tough times, and then they come up with promises you know that are actually impossible, or that's something they cannot do within that term. Everybody knows that. But what happens is, for people for people like you and me who are going through that phase, we get this hope that this person is going to do something for us. That's exactly happening in US. Do you think whatever Trump promised will happen within 4 or 5 years? That takes years together, because whatever cycle right now you're seeing, that ecosystem created by US itself, and that was a smart move. That was a smart move that has taken years, 10, 15 years, or I would say when from 1995s, around that time. That is the time when US started sending the work out of US soil. What happened here is, Trump has observed that people, individuals, are going through rough time because they cannot afford the prices. Why they cannot afford the prices is a different topic together. I can explain you that if you want to know here. But the prices has gone up so much that only the elite people can afford that. The truth is, it is not that somebody else is taking their jobs, or are the reason for whatever crisis they are going now. I'm not defending any country. I'm not defending India, or I'm not defending China, or anyone. But the real problem, it linked with whatever is happening now. The the real problem is, the prices has gone high so much that people like you and me cannot afford that if we do not have a high paying job. And Trump has promised you that he will get you a job, high paying job. How do you think that will happen? See, understand this. Why your companies are not recruiting you over the Indians or Chinese or somebody else? Because they have to pay you no high amount, right? And if you think now, because of these restrictions on H1B visa, other stuff, these companies are going to recruit you instead of spending $100,000 on somebody else, do you think they are going to do that? No. The corporate world works differently. They will find ways to actually send Americans to India if needed. They will come here and work, okay, and then the work is done. Their work is done. Now you may ask, like, why they do not recruit us, why they do not pay us. The reason is, again, the ecosystem what these companies has created, it cannot be changed overnight. If they hire you, they have to pay good wages, right? If they have to pay that high salaries, then they have to bring the cost higher, and then they are going to see some of their sales going down, and it all happens in millions, and nobody wants to lose millions. By just restricting people from entering US will not solve US problem. Instead, what US should do is, US right now, Trump is US now, right? What Trump should do is, instead of bombarding other countries with tariff, he should actually loosen up a little bit, allow other countries to export their goods tariff free. You know what happens if The goods come into your country without tariffs. Do you know what happens? The whole point of tariff is save our own companies, right? American companies. If America is adding tariff on, let's say, Chinese products, that means America should have a company which produces the same product in US for the same price or around the same price. If China is selling you something for $1 and American company is selling you for $3, it doesn't make sense to add tariff of 100% or 200% on Chinese goods. Because till now you are used to buying $1 product and your entire livelihood is around that. What you earn, how much you spend for your kids, it all depends on that. Now that product suddenly becomes $3 rupees, it will become not accessible to you. You cannot access that, be it Chinese, Indian or American. You cannot do that. So what Trump should do is actually allow other countries to sell their products for much cheaper price. While doing that, Trump should actually work on training the people, asking people to start manufacturing in America, giving them aid, not Pakistan. Give aid to your own people, ask them to start manufacturing. That's how it should happen. It will take years. Maybe the first manufacturing unit will actually start in huge scale in 2 years. But that's the beginning. What Trump is doing is he is simply looking at short time profits, and profits to whom? Not Americans, not American companies. Profit to himself. You tell me how it is going to help you by slamming tariff on Brazil, India, China, or Philippines, any country for that matter. You think that will help? That is not going to help. That will increase the prices. You have to be smart enough to understand that your livelihood is at stake. Okay, you may think that, okay, today I may suffer, but tomorrow my children will be fine. But how? What is the plan? Nobody is talking about training the people. Nobody is talking about establishing manufacturing hubs. Nobody is talking about how to bring down the manufacturing cost. Nobody. Americans are, at least the current generation or last two generations, are the nicest people, you can say, on planet. But the problem is the good times has made you soft. So soft that you do not understand what is happening outside. How your corporates, how your politicians has played with your life, how they are playing with your future. You don't understand. Trump is definitely going to fill his pockets, all these mineral deals, oil deals, everything, all this. No, he's selling the weapons. His main argument was he will stop the wars on the day one. What happened? Like 7 months, 8 months, nothing is happening. Only one thing is happening is more and more weapons are going out of American factories. This is all that is happening. Whoever is running this lobby, weapons lobby, they are profiting out of it. And I'm sure Trump has a share in that. Official or unofficial, I don't know, but maybe he says my family is running the business. Maybe they have a share. Their wealth is going up. You as an American should understand that. Being an Indian, why I should talk about this? Because American dream is for everyone. It's not just coming to America and stay there, live there. No, we want to be like America. And today what is happening in America is so scary that we don't want to come to US. We don't know when people go mad on Indians, because these politicians are filling up your brains with a lot of hatred. This is what is called radicalization. Don't fall for this American radicalization. Thank you.